Good morning, YouTube. This is Sacramento 1, aka Bombfrag 2001, coming at you with another episode of Hardcore Survival Let's Play Season 2. Last episode, we got to building the lossless cobblestone gen, as I showed you its operation. We actually also went and hunted down 2 cows, which gave us the steak, which I went ahead and cooked. And right there's the 5 leather, just in case we need a leather helm. And as you notice, we do have a piece of wheat out there growing. It looks like it's getting nighttime, but let's go ahead and fill our bellies. Ah, much better. I don't have to worry about starving near as much until the wheat completely grows. As you can see, we've got one more plant out there about ready to grow up completely. So we'll have some cookies on the go because we do have 15 cocoa beans, as you can see. So yeah, we're getting pretty good at this. You know, we're doing all right. I still have yet to go and find any sheep, which was the goal of my last episode towards the tail end. But I'll go and do that this episode, and after it comes daylight, and get some wool so we can have a bed. So see you then. Okay, remember how I said I was going to go and find some sheep? Well, guess what I found around this corner? 3 of them. The elusive sheep have been found and will be sheared. There's 2. Okay, now where'd your buddy get to? I hear you. I hear you. Ooh, hey, there you are. Okay, so that gives me 6. Actually, I already gotten 3 off of them. But anyways, here's another little tasty tidbit I was looking for. Okay. Generally, when you hear that sound and you're in the jungle, it means that they are trapped beneath a tree or in a tree somewhere. So, there y'all are. Hey, what's up? I'll go ahead and shear you just for shits and giggles. Alright, let's see. That's 2 feathers. That'll get me 8 arrows. As soon as I can find me a couple of spiders that's willing to give up their string or their webbing, or I find a freaking ravine. Okay. Okay, wow. That's some mighty good goodness. Let's see. There we go. Yeah. Okay. Well, let's make ourselves a hydrovator. Get down. I suppose a way to get back up. Alright, where do I want my hydrovator to spill in there at? I really don't want to wind up next to that lava. But it's going to wind up happening regardless. Let's wait for that to reach the bottom before we start going down. Okay, so here we go. Alrighty, stick to this side. Oh, and that would have to be just right. Oops. Poor little kitty. Oh well. It's not like I want a Kit Kat anyways. But I do want this iron. Because I'd like to get something a little bit better than butter. Or gold, as it's put. So, I really don't need the coal right now. Right there's some more iron. I'll wind up there pulling up that way eventually. Right there. Oop. And let's see. I know, number 3 rule in Minecraft, don't ever dig up. Straight up anyways. But as you can see, I now have 11, so pretty soon, if I keep going at this pace, hopefully I won't die. I do have 59 torches with me, so I'll go ahead and light up some terrain while I'm at it. Make sure that nothing can spawn in on me. Okay, now the way it can spawn in is it spawns up high. And it is getting dark, as you can see. So we may tuck in here for the night. Yeah, not too bad. I mean, I wonder what level we're currently at. So let's hit F3. Right now we are currently at Y level 40. And at lowest, we're at Y level 37. Not bad. Not bad at all. I want to light this place up, and then I want to go up there and go after iron that's up that way. Let's see, I could probably nerd pull up that right there, but I gotta get up on here on this little ledge over here. And I do have a waterfall to drop down into, just in case I need it. Let's see, gravel. There's that iron. Alright, let's go ahead and pop a torch up here. Oh. Alright. Okay. Any other ores here? Oh, right there's some iron. So I'll go ahead and pop a torch there. And I'll mine this out here. Okay. Looking for iron mainly, because iron is my best source of defense. And you know, eventually a squid's going to be going down in there, so. Let's go ahead and pop a torch here. Iron right up there. So, if you're wondering how I'm able to switch between my tools as quickly as I am, it's just the fact that I've got them. I know the key binding basically. Alright, so I can actually do that. And let's see, do I want a nerd pull? Probably not. So there we go. Build us a little partition there. And there's more iron right there, so that's going to be our next go-to spot here in just a minute. And I already hear a skeleton. Sounds like he's right above me. Okay, so let's mine out this wall just a little bit. Over one more. And then we'll start our descent. As you do notice, yes, I do have some steaks on me for my hunger, just in case it gets to being a annoyance to me. Okay, good. Finding some pretty hefty veins here. And this is standard Minecraft, so, well, standard for nowadays. So let's see, I've got 2 raw chicken, 12 raw beef, 3 leathers, 2 feathers, some wool. I think we're doing pretty good thus far. 35 iron, so I definitely got a set, more than enough to make me a set. But let's keep looking. Kind of want to get back up at least 1 level. But we'll pop some torches up and tell you what, we'll go ahead and get back up to 1 level and continue popping torches around. Come on. Yeah, my mouse is being a little sketchy right now. Okay, end of the mine, or end of the ravine, really. And I'm looking, and I'm not seeing any more iron surface-wise. I'm just really not liking the fact that there's a hole there. It's dark over there. Yeah. A lot of coal, though. Not too bad of a resource gathering. Okay, I need to go back this way. Get back up here. Okay, don't jump too much. There we go. Alrighty. Drop, drop, drop. Alright. Yeah, I'd hate for a skeleton to spawn right over there, because I literally would not be able to do nothing without a bow. And my pick's about gone, so let's just go ahead and grab this coal here. Alright, I know y'all are probably bored by now seeing me do this mining. Now, I could make a slightly advanced version of that cobblestone gem, but, I mean, it's not going to really help. The design of it, that design is pretty much standard as is until I can finalize some more stuff with it, should I say. Alright. Now, as you can see, it's nighttime, so we're pretty much going to be hanging out down here for the night. So, let's go ahead and give anything that's falling down through there I'd say about maybe a 15-second window. And just so you can see my FPS. I'm not getting that bad of FPS right now, so I'll come back at you as soon as I can tell it's daylight, which, you know, as you can see, I've got a hole there, and it's a itty bitty hole there, but I'll be looking right over there, so that, you know, I can kind of tell. So, see you then. Alrighty, and we are back home. As you notice, I have grabbed 10 extra sand. We actually went through the desert, and yay, as you notice, we do have some wheat ready. Alright, let's go ahead and make a couple of spaces here. Alright, there's that. Okay. And we're good. Go ahead and make some cookies. So, yeah. And as you notice, I did grab some sugar cane. Leaves, you can go up in there. Dirt. Sapling, you can go in there as well. Cactus for the dumpster, basically. Let's see. I want to do one of those, and that to make a trap door, which will sit right on top of our trash bin, which we will put right there, and put that nowhere near it. Okay. So what we can do though is this. There we go. Now that our trash bin is situated, we're being held up by the only thing that's holding up that block is that trap door. Alright, we're back home, as you noticed. And I'm going to get a sugarcane farm on the go. Don't need that gravel on me, or that cactus. The feathers, I really don't want to use them until I start, alright, give me a chicken farm over here. But we will plant that. Let's go ahead and make some cookies. 8 of them. There we go, thank you. We got 3 leather, so that gives us 8 for a leather chest piece, which will give us a little bit more armor. Not much more, but hey, a little bit better than none is what I can say. Let's see, 14. I'm also going to cook my stuff. I'm going to need to sacrifice at least one for more charcoal. I mean, yes, I know I could pop down this furnace, slap in some coal into this furnace here, so that's probably what I'm going to do. Just put a furnace there, put that there, start cooking the food. And let's see, do I have any? Yes, I do. Don't ask me why I grabbed the extra. I just did. There we go, and we now have a bed. So we can reset the spawn to, let's see, likes to top out on the right side, so, tell you what. I like my head to stay warm at night. Actually, not really. I like my feet to stay more warm than anything, but yeah. Minecraft logic does not match. Alright. There we go. We're going to smelt up all that, and then we're going to replace the gear that we currently have. As soon as a bit of that. I'm going to need at least 20 of that to make some gear. While that's cooking up, we're going to go ahead and nom on a cookie. And then we're going to hop in bed. I know, nice view. Alright, that's done. That can go in there now. And we have 4 iron, which we've already got a set of boots. So we're going to throw the cookies in there. We're going to throw those steaks in there as well. And I tell you what, we're going to pull out that coal and throw it in over here. Yeah, we're about to have 2 chickens. Yes, alright. Our food line is increasing, as you can see. And let's see, how much wheat do we got grown right now? We got a tree grown. Okay, we've only got 1 piece. And no seeds. Great. That's just freaking wonderful. Any seeds pop out anywhere? Nope. So that's one thing I hate about certain plants in Minecraft. You figure you'd get seeds from the plant, but you don't. It's just redundant in that way. Just enough to kind of tick somebody off. Now, if you're wondering how our trash bin works, it works like this. There we go, as you saw. I just deleted those 2 items. Literally from the inventory and from the world. Just by putting them onto a cactus. But now, as you can see, we can walk up to it without taking any damage. Because of the trapdoor. We can even stand on it without taking damage. Yay. So, you know, that works out best for us. Now, we will be armored up enough to take on at least a couple of spiders, depending on how hard they hit. Right now, because I have been literally in one spot for a little too long, as far as Minecraft logic goes. And I need to put those. Alright, let's see. Come on, 3 more. No, 2 more. Come on, hurry. Jesus Christ. Alright. Well, we'll go back out here and check the weed again. See that nothing's happened. Now, I'm actually going to push that thing all the way to my front door, which is, it's going to pop out 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And like literally if I take the door out, it'd be 11. So yeah. And you see my FPS as that thing operates. This is just so you know that when you make this is just so that you know when you make this thing, you know, it pushes it out. See? It's almost reached my front door now. It's hit my front door, and watch it push through my front door. See? And that has come to a stop. Oh, it's on the water. Okay, now, count the block there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 blocks. 12. All in one go. But you might want to set it a little bit further back from your front door than what I have. That was just demonstration purposes. I mean, you saw the setup, the build. There we go. So, yeah. That's my lossless cobblestone gin in a nutshell. As you've just seen. So, if you ever want to use that in one of your single player worlds, go ahead and use it. I'm not worried about it because of the simple fact that I'm making it free for anyone to use. And you're probably seeing my character look all the way around, seeing my mouse move and stuff like that. That's mainly because I am trying to refresh my internet connection because I don't want a timer going off that I can't control. Alright, now I'm reconnected. Okay. Damn it. My connection is being kind of wonky tonight. Or this morning really, because it's like 3:22 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And yes, I am on the East Coast pretty much, but I'm not like literally on the coast. If you're gonna ask. Okay, well, let's go ahead and drop some sound. Kind of make this a little bit more even. Alright. As you can see, I am expanding out a little bit. Because sooner or later I'm going to get carrots and potatoes, and I'm going to need, and pumpkins and melons, and I'm going to need room for all that. But, you know, yeah, it's one of those things. Eventually I will. I'm not saying that I'm going to get them right off the bat. I'm probably going to have a chest filled with friggin' cocoa beans before too much longer in actuality. So I tell you what. We'll go ahead and sacrifice 2 of the jungle wood so that I can make me 2 chests. And they'll go right here. Yay, my iron's done. Alright. Now, as you see, I'm a level 15. So what we want to do, we want to go ahead and make iron chest plate, iron leggings, and a iron helm. A lot better protection. And yes, I did take 2 arrows, but that's neither here nor there right now. So yeah. You know what? Those chests can actually sit over there. They'll sit there, and the bed will sit like so. So that means tonight I'm going to have to sleep in it again as soon as it starts getting nighttime. Which it seems like now that I've got a bed, it takes a lot longer. So I'll tell you what, we're going to divide these up. Well, actually, that can sit over there. Armor can go over in this one. See, helms, chest plates. That would actually be leather, chainmail if I ever get any off of a mob. Iron, gold, diamond. Okay, there we go. Tools can sit over here. There we go. As well as any iron and rest of that jazz. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it might be getting dark. I don't know. That's what I was after. It says I can only sleep at night. Okay, well, because my render distance is, again, set on short and not tiny, it makes it hard for me to see if it's night or day. So, I kind of want to call it an end of the episode right now, but last episode was a little shy of 30 minutes, and yeah, I kind of want to keep this around 30-minute episodes. So, again, talking about the 100 subscriber challenge. Please like, favorite, and share my videos to help me get to 100 subscribers. And you never know, I might get approved for, you know, being able to do some live streaming with YouTube. And then, you know, that might be fun. You know, y'all might be able to see me do some stuff and everything else. And I'm going to go ahead and reset my spawn. So, yeah. Let me know what you think, and please help me achieve this goal. But anyways, this has been Sacramento 1, aka Bombfrag 2001. Logging off. Slefse Guten Tagen, das Bedanya. Have fun with life and be happy. Later.